Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Jeremy Wijaya from Management 2015, and on this beautiful occasion, I would like to talk about our beloved country, Indonesia, especially in their economic terms. Now, going into global economic markets, Indonesia thus meets some challenges and opportunities. Let's start with the challenges first. The first challenges that Indonesia meets is AFTA. I believe you've all heard about AFTA, Asian Free Trade Area, where immigrants come to Southeast Asia countries to find jobs. In fact, according to data box, 74,000 and over have come to Indonesia, and immigrants have come to Indonesia to find works. It is an increase of 7.5% from 2015. Now, why does this become a problem? Because now Indonesian people have to compete against the immigrants to find jobs. Now it becomes a challenge because Indonesian people are usually considered a low quality human labor. Due to their low education system, Indonesia might have a hard time competing against immigrants to find jobs. Therefore, I believe government should focus more in the education system of Indonesia itself. Going to the second challenges is the tax collection. Tax collection have become a problem since the many years ago, yet it never fixed. Why? Because the lack of monitoring of the government, tax collection are becoming harder and harder. According to the Indonesia investment, from 185 million people of Indonesia, only 27 million people are registered as taxpayers. And from that 27, only 10 million actually fulfill their tax obligations. According to the Ministry of Economic Affairs, actually at least 44 million people should be taxpayer. They should pay tax. Yet they never pay, they're not even registered. Now, the government, I believe, should then strengthen their monitoring, so then taxpayers or tax, which is the income of the government of the country to build infrastructure to develop the country itself, could be increased. Now, enough talking about challenges. Now I'm going to talk about opportunities of Indonesia in global emerging markets. First is Trump's presidential election. Although Trump does provoke some controversial ideas, especially the Muslim community in Indonesia, I believe that US and Indonesia will have a good relationship in further ahead. Because according to Straits Times, after the inauguration of Trump, Jokowi congratulated him and invited him to build a better relation with Indonesia. What's Trump's response? He responded very well. Because due to his lots of business partners in Indonesia, he promised to build a better relation with Indonesia. So we have not to worry about Trump's presidential election. Now, talking about the next opportunity is the natural resources of Indonesia. Indonesia is a very rich country. It has abundant and diverse natural resources. According to the Jakarta Post, it is the second largest oil reserve in Southeast Asia. And also it is the 14th world's largest gas reserve. In addition, it is the 8th largest gold producer. And also 5th largest copper and nickel producer. And last, it is the second largest exporter of liquefied gas. Now, with all the data I have stated, you can see that Indonesia is actually very rich, yet why there's still a lot of poor people. Remember one thing, Indonesia is not a poor country. It is a country poorly managed. Therefore, we have to learn from Winston Churchill's quotes. A pessimist looks at difficulties and opportunities, yet optimists find opportunities and difficulties. Therefore, we have to learn from the challenges to improve ourselves and to fix ourselves, and we have to learn from the opportunities to develop ourselves. That is all from me. Thank you.